Good day everyone, especially to our PED1 teacher, Coach JUDITH Martinez. I am Eric B. Dela Rosa from the BASA English 1A and I am the little teacher of the Study Hub number 2. Today, in these videos, we will be discussing the last topic of the subject, the child and adolescent learners and learning principles, PED 1, which is the topic 5 entitled The Factors That Affecting Adolescent Development. In our previous video presentation, we had already discussed the topic 4 entitled The Factors That Affecting Child's Development, and now we're able to identify the 10 factors that significantly affecting the child's development. In this video presentation, let's delve into the factors that also affecting the adolescent's development. Now, we will identify what are these factors that might affecting the adolescent's development, especially in their cognitive development. Factors affecting adolescent cognitive development. Adolescent cognitive development is influenced by a variety of factors, both biological and environmental. Here are some key factors, which are the biological factors and environmental factors that might affect the adolescent's development. So, when we say biological factors, this may include the brain development, hormonal changes, and genetics. In brain development, significant changes occur in brain. So, particularly in the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making, problem-solving, and impulse control. In hormonal changes, hormonal fluctuations can also impact the mood, motivation, and cognitive abilities of the adolescents. In genetics, genetic predisposition can influence the intelligence, learning styles, and the risk for mental health conditions of the adolescents. In environmental factors, this may include the education, family environment, social factors, nutrition and health, cultural factors, and technology. In education, quality education stimulating learning environments and access to resources can significantly impact cognitive development. In family environment, having a supportive, nurturing families can foster positive cognitive development by providing emotional support, intellectual stimulation, and opportunities for learning for the adolescents. Social interactions. Positive peer relationships, social activities, and community involvement can also contribute the cognitive growth of the adolescents. In nutrition and health, having an adequate nutrition and physical health are both essential for optimal brain function and cognitive performance of the adolescents. In cultural factors, cultural values, beliefs, and practices can shape cognitive development by influencing learning styles, problem-solving strategies, and attitude toward education. So, when we say technology, it is the exposure to technology can also both positively and negatively impact cognitive development depending on usage patterns of the adolescents. So, in understanding these factors, it can help parents, educators, and healthcare providers in supports the adolescent's cognitive development and to address the potential of those challenges. And that was my part in topic 5. And for now, the members under my study hub number 2 will be discussing the rest of the subtopics. So, Mr. Custodio will be discussing the social development, followed by Miss Salenga. She will be discussing the moral development, and the emotional development of the adolescents will be discussed by Mr. BASA.
Thank you, Mr. Dela Rosa. Hello, everyone. I'm Roger Jr. CUSTODIO, and today we will dive into a fascinating topic of social development in adolescence. Social development is a crucial aspect of growing up, as it focuses on how the adolescent interact with other and form relationships. During this stage, young people begin to establish their social identity, which is deeply influenced by various factors. First, let's talk about peer influence. For adolescents, friendships and peer group are not just about fun and companionship. They're central to be shaping identity. Adolescents look to their friendship for validation, advice, and a sense of belonging. While positive friendships can encourage healthy habits and personal growth, negative fear and pressure may lead to risky behaviors. For example, overlay a scenario of teens encourage to a friend to join a club versus a teens pressure someone to break a rule. Next, we have family dynamics. A supportive family environment plays a high role of social development. Families that encourage open communication and provide emotional support helps adolescents and build confidence and positive relationships. On the other hand, a challenging family environment such as one of the conflict or lack of support may lead to difficulties in social interactions. For example, a family game night followed by a conscious on an argument at home. Lastly is cultural norms, shapes how adolescents behave in social settings. Every society has its own expectation regarding how young people should interact with others. These norms influence behavior, values, and even how relationships are formed. For example, in some cultures, adolescents are encouraged to seek independence, while in others, family and community connections remains a priority. So now, let's look at a few examples of social development in action. First, we have forming close friendships or romantic relationships that build emotional connections. Second, navigating conflicts with peer or family members, which strengthens problem solving and communication skills. Social development is a journey of growth and discovery for every adolescent by understanding the factors that influence this process. We can better support the young people in our lives as they form meaningful relationships and step confidently into adulthood. That's all for my topic. Thank you for listening. Now, let's welcome the next discussant, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Custodio. Good day, everyone, especially to you, Coach Jude. My name is Chloe Jane P. Salenga from the Study Hub 2. Today, I will talk about moral development. Moral development can be defined as thoughts, behaviors, and feelings regarding standards of right and wrong. There have been numerous theories of adolescent moral development, but one of the most influential theories was created by Lawrence Kohlberg. The process of moral development in adolescence not only helps adolescents become engaged in society, but it also supports optimal health. Why is it important to develop moral values? Moral values such as honesty, empathy, respect, compassion, and integrity serves as a guiding principle for individuals. They aid in decision-making, enable people to distinguish which is what is right and what is wrong, and shows kindness towards others.
Thank you for a wonderful explanation, Miss Chloe Jane Salenga. Hello again, everyone. A pleasant day to all, as we are here again to explain one important aspect to child's development and growth. But before that, let me first express my gratitude to our one and only guide teacher, Coach JUDITH Martinez. Good day, ma'am. And as well as to my colleagues and classmates watching there, a blessed day to all. I am BENHAR BASA from the Bachelor of Secondary English from Section 1A, a member of the Study Hub number 2. Without further ado, let's begin our discussion in this last final concept of our topic. And one more thing, stay still until our final minute of this video. Everyone, before I begin, let me briefly connect my topic to what Miss Chloe Jane Salenga discussed. As we've learned in moral development, adolescence in a phase where they progress to stages of moral reasoning, moving from external rules to internalized principles. The influence of role models, parents, teachers, and peers plays a significant role in shaping their moral value filled with changes physically, socially, and mentally. Now, let's focus on another significant aspect of this stage, the emotional development. This is a key area that influences how teenagers see themselves, handle their feelings, and interact with others. Understanding this process is essential for guiding and supporting them during this transformative period. Emotional development in adolescence. Adolescence is a time when teenagers start forming their identity. According to Erik Erikson's theory, this stage is all about discovering who they are. For example, a teenager may question their beliefs, like whether to follow their parents' views or explore their own ideas. This exploration is important for building confidence and a sense of self. Another key part of emotional development is learning to manage emotions. This is what psychologists call emotional regulation. Gross, 1998. For instance, a teen who feels angry after losing a game may learn to channel that frustration into improving their skills instead of giving up. Developing these skills helps them handle future challenges better. However, this stage isn't always smooth. Emotional difficulties like anxiety or depression are common and can affect a teen's performance in school or their relationships. Imagine a student who avoids socializing because of anxiety. They may struggle to build friendships, which adds to their stress. That's why having a strong support system is critical. Parents, teachers, and friends can provide encouragement and a safe space for teens to express themselves. Relevance of discussion. So, why do you think this discussion is important? Because understanding emotional development equips us to help teenagers navigate their struggles. It teaches us strategies to promote resilience and emotional regulation. For example, we can encourage mindfulness practices or teach teens to talk openly about their feelings without fear of judgment. Here are some simple ways we can help. Create a safe environment. Let teens share their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. For instance, if a teenager is upset, listen first before giving advice. Teach emotional regulation. Help them label their emotions and cope with stress. You can teach relaxation techniques like deep breathing or mindfulness. Role-playing situations can also help. Encourage self-awareness. Support them in discovering their strengths and interests. For example, praise their effort in trying something new, like joining a school club or sports team. Promote healthy relationships. Teach them how to communicate effectively and build strong friendships. For instance, encourage them to express their feelings honestly and set boundaries when needed. Address mental health concerns. If a teenager shows signs of anxiety or depression, such as withdrawing from others to losing interest in activities they once loved, encourage them to seek help from a counselor or psychologist. So overall, adolescence is a critical time for emotional development. By understanding what teens are going through and providing support, we can help them manage challenges and build resilience. Let's remember that a safe, supportive environment and guidance can make a huge difference in their emotional well-being. After all, helping teens now sets them up for a healthier and happier future. And that is where our discussion comes to an end. I hope you find something insightful and relevant to what you are looking for. So that is all, and thank you for watching it until the last minute. Again, thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time in our soon to be next presentation. Thank you.